If I call your house, what will happen? Man, bring my coffee. Repeat them again, Jude. Carry your coffin, come.
Let me tell you guys what happened in that video. Somewhere about 2014, we started to split our property. Remember, we split this property with Jude. We split every property we have 3 ways with Jude, which we are not even supposed to. I heard some people say Jude invested in P Square. Jude was just a student like us. In fact, we all graduated the same time. The same time I left school, that was when Jude left.
Me, I don't know the kind of contract this brother signed. If Peter is right, that you are sharing property equally with someone that you employed. I don't know the kind of contract that is. You are sharing your money, he's getting more. He's getting more. Jude is getting 40%. Peter and Paul is getting 30%. I don't know, bro. I've been thinking about this. I'm not gonna lie. Family, we are all different, oh. We are all different. You see, when it comes to do with business, bro, they can literally sack Jude if they want to sack Jude. But there's something I don't really understand. Why is it looking as if Paul and Jude is on one side, Peter is on his own? Why is it looking like that? Like, that's what I'm saying. Is Peter the bad person? That Jude and Paul are the good guys? Is Peter the black sheep of the family? Like, I don't get it. So much interference from their elder brother, from, based on what Paul is telling us. There's so much involvement. So much. I saw Don Jazzy do where he raised half of Afrobeat. I saw Don Jazzy do where he become, in my opinion, one of the greatest of his kind. From Mohit to where he is today. Mohit went down on the ground. Don Jazzy started again. And look at what he has raised. Is it how Don Jazzy did? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why so much interference. Like, his involvement is too much. Is it part of the contract they signed? Or there is more to it? It's looking like, it's giving the vibes of monkey, the war, babu, the chop. Like, can you share property? 3. And I don't know, like I said, the kind of contract they sign, I would never sign that kind of contract with my sibling. But I don't know. Peter, may you find healing. May the balm of Gilead heal you. Jude and Paul, may you too also find healing. May you find healing someday. This is not about taking sides, right? This is not about supporting Mr. P. This is not about, oh, Godwin, it's none of your business. It's actually my business. What else do I do other than what I'm doing right now? Mr. P made videos, posted it on social media. So he made it my business. So it's actually my business. After listening to that part 5, and I listened to part 4, yeah, I think they should all come out and air their whatever they have in their mind. They have a lot going on. There is so much. This is not about blaming Jude. Only Jude knows the reason why he's playing the card he's playing in the life of his siblings. Obviously, it looked as if it was all business before. I mean, for Peter to be taking 30%, Paul be taking 30%, that's 6, then Jude is taking 40%, making it 100%. For Peter and Paul to be earning less and Jude is earning more. Now, then know the kind of contract they sign. I'm not even going to go into that, you understand? Yeah, so that's a business. I have no problem with that if that's the kind of business they wanted to do. But every other thing doesn't look like a business to me. It looks more like you having a serious basketballs with an enemy you don't even want to see again. There's so much. There is so much pain. There's so much antagonizing. There is so much animosity. There's so much chaos. There's so much toxicity going on in that family. All in the name of music. All in the name of proceeds. It's not... May I never be in that situation. May I never... instead of my own business or my property will cause problem for me and my siblings, I would leave it for them, or I will sell it. May I never find myself in that situation where I'll be threatening to unalive my brother, telling my brother to bring in coffin if they come, so I go back. Nah. Anything that will get us to that level, nah. So at this point, this is not about taking side, right? Mr. P, when you are done saying what's in your mind, that is when your healing will start. Jude, there's no need trying to take side. Jude, Paul is not your brother more than Peter. It shouldn't be. These two guys are supposed to be the guys that you basically watch your mom, carry their belly. You watch your mom bring them into the world. So you should still be that big brother. Well, I understand that money is one thing that can scatter family. You understand? As it be so, right? Jude, come out and, without taking sides, because apparently you are taking so much sides. And I don't like a situation that has to do with siblings, and I'm the one that want to take side. Even though we all have our favorites in the family, I do have my little favorites as well, but I don't make it obvious, especially when they are tearing each other apart. So Jude, you come out and be factual, be brutally honest. You understand? Because you people are involving us now. There's no need saying Godwin is none of your business. It's my whole business. I don't have any other job other than this. They brought it on socials. So why should I talk about D1? I can't talk about them. When D1 bring his, because he doesn't have any other job anyway. So they are also bringing theirs to us on social media. So I go talk about them. So Jude, when you are done being honest to yourself without sentiments or taking sides or throwing Peter under the bus, you understand? When you are done airing your view, when you are done releasing everything in your mind, that's when your healing will start. You have to be factual though. You have to be brutally honest to yourself, because 3 of you know the truth. Then you, Paul, you should also do the same. There is no need siding with Jude, because Jude is not a better brother than Peter. Honestly, Jude did the hard work for you people, but you people did the difficult job for Jude. You understand? Because you too can also decide to start singing tomorrow, get another manager, get everything and replace Jude. And I believe that everything Jude owns, or part of what Jude owns today, is also thanks to P Square. Do you understand? So every one of them should come out and air their mind. They should just empty their mind. Since they are doing it on social media, they should all do it on social media. Maybe their healing will start. But the best way to heal would have been anyone that offended should have apologized. All these ones you people are trying to do, we are too sophisticated for this, to be honest. It's just that we are not fully invited, but we actually got invitation, VIP invitation into this matter. We're not in the Iberibe. All these ones that you people are giving us shortcut evidence. There's a lot wrong with that family. A lot of things is wrong. You people were not running a business. You people were actually using a business to enrich yourselves. It wasn't a business. It wasn't purely business. Because if it was purely business, you guys would not be where you are today. What would involve EFCC in the first place? EFCC got involved because someone felt cheated. Oh, it's a shame. It's a family. They can still go back home and sort themselves out. But before then, let them talk. When Peter is done, Jude, you take over. When you finish, Paul, you take over. When 3 of you finish talking, there's nothing else to talk anymore. You 3 can now lock yourself in a room. It's either you make peace or you wear gloves. Then we can put you people in a ring. You understand? We can get a ring and put you 3 of you. When I go use fist, when I go use on a hand, settle the matter. If you cannot use your mouth and settle it, you understand? Do it like just do it like Anthony Joshua and the rest of them. Yeah, exactly.
Dear Jude Okoye, please. Normally, I would have maybe sent you one long epistle. I believe that you still follow me. I think the 3 P Square brothers, they follow me on social media. And fact is, these 3 brothers are very huge. They are a very huge part of my own story from when I started making videos on social media, comedy videos. They reposted me. In fact, one of the very first one that rang me on phone for the first time was Paul. Paul rang me to tell me how good I was in comedy, and said whenever I came to Lagos, I should come to the house. They invited me to their homes. I went to Peter, I went to Paul. I think Jude was not around at that point. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to speak. Because some people would say, because I know them personally, make I come out my hand, make it not be like side this side one. No, I'm not here to side anybody. The only thing I want to speak to Jude is the fact that knowing that there are no parents at this point, Jude, you are now the father of the Okoyes. And I understand that there are so many things that we who are from the outside, we don't know. There are so many things that's gone on that we would never even know. But the angle where I'm coming from is the fact that, listen, family would always be family. I understand Peter's plight, saying that if they did this to me, then there is no way you are family. No, listen, if anything happens to any of you, that one person closes their eyes and it does not wake up, you see all this beef, all these things you guys are doing online. Wallahi, you might not think it, but you will feel it. You will cry for days. You will cry for months. You will cry for years. You would not sleep. Paul, if anything happens to Peter, if anything happens to Paul, Jude, if anything happens to either of these two, whether one is offended or the other one is not offended, whoever offended, this one did that, they took money from me, whatever it is, if anything happens to any of you, you might say that we've already experienced it with the loss of our parents, but the truth is a prayer of every parent for their kids to bury them. But when it comes to siblings, it's a whole different story. If anything, leave this fight you guys are fighting on social media and posting all these series of videos here and there. Listen, if anything happens to you, Peter, you know, Paul, you know, you guys love yourselves. But the process of everybody trying to prove a point is causing division amongst blood brothers. 3 of you speak. People cannot even differentiate who is speaking. Blood. I don't want to be part of those that will keep quiet because they know them or because they follow them. And they are trying to say, let me not do so that they won't follow me. No, I'm not here to side anybody. I'm just here to say, please, Jude, somebody has to be the bigger person. Somebody has to be the bigger person to bring the family on check. Una not lose anything if una come back as brothers. We are not speaking about music. To hell with music at this point. Because it feels like you guys have spent better time of your life doing business than actually being family. So the earlier this life now once we deliver, I know what I'm talking about. You might think that I hate this person so much right now. You might think that if I have the opportunity, I will terminate this one. Wallahi, when the person is terminated, you could still feel her. There are days where you will not sleep. I know what I'm saying. Oh. I know deep down, but you guys will still think. It's a part of your heart saying, I wish we were still brothers. But that wish can still come through. I'm just imploring you to be the bigger person here. As the father of the Okoyes at this point, you have to bring your brothers on check. Peter, Paul.
If this thing you guys are doing are not working, why not go your separate ways? Why not you guys go on your separate ways? Is it a must that you guys must come back together? Why is it that people will start doing something, all of a sudden everything will just end? What will be the problem? What's the problem? What's the cause? Thank God that the case now is now in court. The case now is now in court. Let them settle the case amicably to avoid further crisis among them. I really enjoy these people together. I really enjoy their song, enjoy their music. I really enjoy everything together. But why are they doing this thing now? Why are they trying to scatter all their legacy? Something they have spent years, their energy, their time building. They just wanted to scatter everything together. Is it really worth it? They should try and settle things amicably other than fighting each other. These people are twins, related by blood, family, and they are doing this thing to themselves. Peter P. Square, Peter, Paul, and their Jude, their elder brother. This thing is not really good. You guys are matured enough to be doing this kind of thing to yourself. Try and settle this case amicably to avoid anything that might lead to something else. Who knows? Today is your first time you're coming across this video, you're coming across my channel. Don't forget to share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.